Most people set goals, but let's be honest, how many actually achieve them? Statistics show that a staggering 92% of people never reach their goals. The problem isn't a lack of ambition, it's the method. Most of us set goals based on where we are right now, which limits our vision and keeps us stuck. But what if you flipped the script? What if you could start with your dream life, the life you've always wanted, and reverse engineer the exact steps to get there? That's where reverse goal setting comes in, and it's about to change everything. In this video, you'll learn how to break free from the typical, uninspiring approach to goal setting. You'll discover a step-by-step framework that starts with your ultimate vision and works backward, making even your wildest goals feel achievable. By the end of this video, you'll know how to design a life you're genuinely excited to wake up to every day. And that's not all. Stick around because I'll also share bonus strategies to identify what's holding you back, simplify your focus, and stay motivated for the long haul. These are proven techniques that can turn your goals into actionable plans. If you're ready to stop settling and start building the life you truly deserve, you're in the right place. And while you're here, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Every week, we bring you practical, no-fluff strategies to help you grow, succeed, and unlock your full potential. Let's dive in. Why most goal setting fails. Most people set goals based on their current circumstances, which leads to small, uninspiring targets. Think about it. If you're stuck in a job you dislike or dealing with financial stress, your goals might look like get a small raise or save a little extra money. These goals aren't wrong, but they rarely ignite the kind of excitement and drive needed to create real change. That's where reverse goal setting comes in. Instead of starting with where you are, this method starts with where you want to be. Imagine your dream life. What does it look like 5-10 years from now? Reverse goal setting helps you work backward from that vision, breaking it into smaller, actionable steps that lead directly to your ultimate goal. It's about designing a life you're excited to wake up to, not just settling for what's easy or familiar. Here's an example. Picture someone who dreams of running a business that gives them complete freedom. If they focus only on their current situation, working a job they dislike, it's hard to see the path forward. But by reverse engineering their dream, they can break it down into manageable steps, starting with small wins that build momentum. Step 1. Reimagine your future. The first step is to wipe the slate clean and dream big. Forget your past limitations, doubts, or fears. Ask yourself, what's the most incredible, exciting version of your life that you can imagine? This isn't the time to think small or be realistic. Instead, let your imagination run wild. Picture this. You wake up in your dream home with no financial stress, doing work that you love. Maybe you're traveling the world, spending time with family, or pursuing a passion project. The key is to visualize every detail. What does your day look like? How do you spend your time? Who are you with? The clearer your vision, the more powerful this process becomes. One way to get started is by writing down your ideal day as if it's already happening. Be specific. If you want financial freedom, what does that look like? If you want a fulfilling career, what exactly are you doing? This exercise helps you focus on what truly matters, rather than getting caught up in what feels possible right now. When people try this, they often realize how much they've been limiting themselves. For example, someone might write down that they want to quit their job, start a business, and travel the world. At first, it might seem out of reach. But by breaking it down into actionable steps, like saving money, building a side hustle, or learning a new skill, it becomes achievable. This process turns big dreams into tangible plans. Step 2. Reverse engineer your dream life. Once you've envisioned your dream life, the next step is to reverse engineer it. This means taking that ultimate vision and working backward to identify the steps needed to make it happen. Start by asking yourself, what needs to happen in 5 years for me to be living this life? Then break it down further. What about 3 years, 1 year, or even 1 month from now? For example, if your dream is to quit your 9-to-5 job and run a successful online business, your 5-year goal might be earning 6 figures. To get there, your 1-year goal could be building a side hustle that generates $1,000 a month. Your 1-month goal might be researching business ideas and creating your first product. By focusing on the immediate next step, you make the process less overwhelming and more actionable. This method is called chunking, and it's one of the most effective ways to stay motivated. Breaking down big goals into smaller milestones allows you to celebrate progress along the way. If you're trying to lose 50 pounds, for instance, start with the first 10. If you're writing a book, focus on finishing one chapter. Each small win builds momentum, making it easier to keep moving forward. Here's a real-life example. When starting a YouTube channel, aiming for 1 million subscribers can feel daunting. Instead, focus on reaching your first 100, then 500, then 1,000. Each milestone keeps you motivated and reminds you that progress is happening. Step 3. Identify what you don't want. Now that you have a clear vision of your dream life, it's time to look at the flip side. What you absolutely don't want. Sometimes, identifying your worst-case scenario can be just as powerful as imagining your ideal future. This is where avoid goals come into play. Picture your idea of hell 5 years from now. Maybe it's being stuck in a dead-end job, feeling financially trapped, or being surrounded by negativity. These are the situations you want to avoid at all costs. By identifying them, you can use that fear as a motivator to take action now. For example, one person might realize their worst nightmare is working a soul-crushing corporate job for the next 40 years. That realization can fuel their drive to build a better future. Avoid goals tap into the natural human desire to move away from pain, making them an incredibly effective source of motivation. Understanding what you don't want in life isn't just about avoiding discomfort. It's about using that discomfort as a guide to clarity. For instance, let's say your worst-case scenario is being financially dependent on others. That realization can push you to prioritize financial independence. Or maybe your nightmare is feeling stuck in the same place year after year. That fear can inspire you to explore new opportunities, build skills, or take bold risks. Avoid goals are just as valid as approach goals, and together they create what's called your authentic drive. This is the raw, unfiltered motivation that keeps you going when things get tough. It's not about setting goals that sound good on paper, it's about setting goals that truly matter to you. That's where real change begins. Step 4. Reframe the process. Here's where reverse goal setting really sets itself apart. It's not just about the big picture, it's about creating a step-by-step framework that keeps you focused, motivated, and moving forward. The key here is to reframe the process by identifying the closest win, the next immediate step that bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to be. For example, if your ultimate goal is to get in the best shape of your life, don't start by focusing on losing 50 pounds. Instead, focus on drinking more water this week, hitting 10,000 steps a day, or cooking 2 healthy meals. These smaller wins create momentum and build confidence. Once you achieve one win, you're naturally motivated to go after the next. The same applies to financial goals. If you dream of earning 6 figures, your closest win might be saving $500 this month, or learning a new skill that boosts your income potential. These small actions compound over time, and before you know it, you're much closer to your ultimate vision. This process of chunking doesn't just make your goals more achievable, it also reduces overwhelm. It's easier to focus on what you can do today, rather than getting paralyzed by the enormity of your end goal. Every small step forward brings you closer to that 2.0 version of yourself. The power of keystone goals. While working toward your dream life, it's essential to identify keystone goals, those high-impact objectives that unlock progress in multiple areas of your life. For example, if you want to lose weight, improve your energy, and feel more confident, a keystone goal might be developing a consistent morning exercise routine. That single habit can ripple into other areas of your life, making it easier to eat healthier, sleep better, and feel more productive. In the same way, a keystone goal for financial freedom might be mastering the art of budgeting or building an emergency fund. These foundational steps create stability, allowing you to take bigger leaps toward your ultimate vision. Keystone goals help you focus your energy where it matters most. Instead of spreading yourself thin across 10 different objectives, you concentrate on one goal that creates momentum in multiple areas. One of the biggest mistakes people make when designing their dream life is setting too many goals at once. Think of it like Wi-Fi bandwidth. If too many devices are connected, everything slows down. The same goes for your energy and attention. Trying to tackle 15 different goals at once is a recipe for burnout. Instead, focus on one primary goal at a time. This doesn't mean you're ignoring other areas of your life. It just means you're prioritizing the one thing that will make the biggest impact. For example, if your top priority is building an online business, dedicate your full energy to that goal until you've gained traction. Once that's in motion, you can shift focus to other areas, like fitness or personal growth. By simplifying your focus, you reduce decision fatigue, stay consistent, and achieve results faster. This focused energy is what separates people who succeed from those who get stuck spinning their wheels, allowing goals to evolve. One of the most important things to remember is that your goals aren't set in stone. As you grow, your priorities will change, and that's okay. Maybe you started out chasing financial success, but along the way, you realized that freedom and flexibility are more important than the numbers in your bank account. Or maybe you thought you wanted to start a business, but you discovered a passion for teaching or writing instead. The point is, success isn't about rigidly sticking to one vision. It's about staying open, adaptable, and willing to pivot when necessary. Your dream life will evolve as you evolve. Embrace that process and let your goals grow with you. The secret to staying motivated. Here's the ultimate key to making reverse goal setting work. Celebrate every win, no matter how small. Motivation doesn't come from achieving your end goal. It comes from the progress you make along the way. Each step forward builds momentum and reinforces the belief that your dream life is within reach. Let's say your goal is to build a side hustle. Celebrate your first sale, even if it's small. If you're working on fitness, celebrate hitting your daily step goal. These small wins create a positive feedback loop, keeping you excited and motivated to tackle the next step. And remember, success isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. Keep showing up even when progress feels slow. Over time, those small steps will add up to something incredible. Reverse goal setting is more than just a framework. It's a game-changing mindset shift that can transform your life. By starting with your ultimate vision, identifying what you don't want, and breaking your goals into manageable steps, you can create a roadmap to success that's not only achievable but also deeply inspiring. If you found this video valuable, make sure to hit that like button. It helps us reach more people who want to take control of their lives. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more actionable strategies like this. Every week, we bring you tools, tips, and insights to help you grow and succeed. Also, check out our other video, You've Been Reading Wrong All Your Life. Here's How to Fix It. It's packed with life-changing tips to level up your personal growth. Let us know in the comments, what's the one big goal you're working on right now? We'd love to hear about it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.